lakes to me. I've been into this before. Around COVID time. Didn't have anything then. Probably won't have anything now. A lot harder than John's usual sort of waters. But anyhow, a bit of a relaxing trip. The wind is horrific today. So you got your rods down there. I've got my waders on and I walk right down there to actually end up there. And I've got two others, one 40 yards that way and the other 40 yards that way. The peg's opposite, and no one's on yet, but there are people coming on tomorrow. I've only got 40 yards of casting area on this peg, which is that way. It's horrific. But it's a hard lake. A lot of bigger fish. Made it by here. There's the old bivvy all set up. There's who on the bed. Arrow. All my usual tricks. See the big fish before I go home. Anyway, over now. See you in a bit. As you can see, I'm here in my waders. Don't I look great? Anyway, so I've been fishing in that left-hand margin all day. And I thought, is it a bit messed up? Is it for the weed? Because this lake is very weedy. You have to spend an hour trying to find a clear spot. Anyway, I just borrowed this from Judge Jeffries. It's actually a fishing tool. It's not a murdering weapon. Here we are. So I've just been down there, throwing this in, dragging in. I thought there was weed down the left, but it's not. It's just all snags and branches. But I got loads out, so I'm going to put it back out there on a clear spot. This is a fishing weapon, fishing tool. I don't know what it's actually called, but it was useful. Getting all the rubbish out down the side. And yeah, we're going to put the bait, put the rod back down there in a little bit. And, watch me wade in. Anyway, let's go and give this weapon or tool back to Judge Jeffries. Going down to our margin. John's all waded up. I've got unbelievable. hopefully that produces a fish, and consider nice. It's on a nice clear spot anyway. With a weed, we could be on to a fish. Fingers crossed. It's almost pizza time. And it's that usual time. Not a bad little view, is it, from this spot? My wading shoes. And it's pizza time, just for a change. No fish, but plenty of planes. Look at that. You're behind the clouds now. No fish. Looks like you'll be watching planes all day. Clouds. There's another one coming. I can't see this one. Oh, I can't see it. I can hear it. I can't see anything. Hello. Still no fish. We've had a bit of a change in tactics, which we'll talk through in a bit. But still no fish. It's just finding those clear spots in the weed is the hardest thing. I think I can see some fish moving out there, not far from my bait, which is good news. But we saw some nice planes, didn't we? So it was this morning, it was like an air show here. Excuse for the photography of John running around. But yeah, we saw some nice planes, and still plenty of time to catch a fish. Anyway, Marge, we always give a shout out to Marge. Marge is wounded. Everyone give a get well message to Marge. Get well soon, Marge. Wounded yourself, haven't you, Marge? Poor Marge. Anyway, we'll have a look at some baits in a minute and talk through what's going on. Yes, I've got my waders back on. John's sexy waders. Well, hello again. Initially, I had all 3 rods on the sticky manila, because that's why I did so well on Kevin Madley last week. Belching John, pardon me. There's a glass of pop. My apologies. Alright, I'll bet. And we changed things up this morning, so we got the middle rod, which we'll look at in a minute. That's on sticky manila. We're scattering sticky manila boilies up in bed. The right hand rod, which is about 40 yards out, has been changed to my own faithful complex T. Again, the scattering complex T around it. However, my left rod, which is the one you saw me put under the tree yesterday, we are now on CC Moore Stem Liver 15 mils. I just bought them from Open Shop on-site Horcott tackle shop. But to go with that, also bought this spot mix, which we have just under the tree and thrown a load over the top. So if that doesn't get a carp, I don't know what will. Anyway, let's have a look at the rod situations. So here we have the rods. So yesterday, the right and the middle rod, right rod cast over there, middle rod for 10 wraps, which is 40 yards, because you only get 40 yards distance in this swim, otherwise you're casting into someone else's water. However, the middle rod, which is the one I've stuck to the sticky manila on that one, I miscast it and landed about 25 yards out. However, by doing that, I discovered that that is actually a clear spot, because this isn't like my usual sort of fishing where you just cast out and wait. You've got to find a clear spot in the weed, otherwise you're just tangled up in weed and you're not going to catch a thing. So you've got to spend your time looking for a clear spot, and I accidentally found a clear spot 25 yards out in front, so hopefully that produces something. That's where I went and put the bait in, and you saw me doing on the video yesterday, and that's got the CC Moore and that spot mix wood chucked over the top. So if one rod's going to produce a fish, I think it's going to be that one, hopefully. Anyway, planes are nice, weren't they? It's like being at Mac Loop again. They just weren't as fast, just slower ones. Oh look, flying birds. Anyway, fingers crossed for a fish. Well, time's ticking on. It's nearly 8 o'clock, second night. I've still not had a fish. To be honest, I've seen about 2. It has been dead down here. Everything's going in my favour. Wind direction, temperatures, everything blowing right down into me. Logic says the fish should be here, but they're not. But you know, got another night to go till about just after tomorrow lunchtime. So fingers crossed I do get something. But if I don't, it's a hard water, so blanking on here isn't too bad. Did meet a guy who's been on here for fishing a lot for 18 months, and he's had 2 fish. So it's no easy water compared to what I usually fish. But you know, in a fun trip nonetheless. And it was nice to look at the what's the word I'm looking for? Planes. Yeah, planes. Anyway, fingers crossed for the night. Well, it's dinner number 2. There it is, with the elixir of life. Because a meal without salad cream, it's like a day without oxygen. Morning everybody. Still no fish. Put my Polaroids on now. So have a look at the water. I can see loads of fry down to the left. That's no good. Anyhow, but about 4. What was it this morning? After I woke up for a pee. It might have been about 4 o'clock. It took me a while to get back to sleep. They were proper boshing out in front. It was the first time we'd only seen any proper carp, but they didn't take anything. Reeled in this morning, nothing on my hook. So the little fish had nibbled away at my bait. Anyway, so I'm just thinking maybe we should do the carp prayer. So that we've got 2.5 hours left. So maybe if we said the carp prayer, then maybe we have some luck and catch a fish. So here goes. Dear Lord, may I please catch a fish so big that when telling of it, I have no need to lie. That's the carp prayer. Anyway, I'm sure someone will correct me and say I've said it wrong. Look at me and my glasses. John Bond, 007. Anyway, what's BB1 been up to anyway? In the last 2 weeks, I had a couple of holidays with Queen Honeypot. We went to Peyton again, saw Bert, the Peyton Peeper. So if you ever need a good holiday, go to Peyton. It's a real fun night out. And Bert's there. And if you don't know Bert, go and see Bert. He's a peeper, shocking peeper. Found out he's a married man, but his hands all over the place. That sort of peeper, if you know what I mean. And then this week, just gone, had 2 days in Porton on the Water, which was lovely. Very expensive, real posh town, a bit like Tredegar. You know, real posh, nice little river, you know, holiday destination, like Tredegar. That's why everyone comes to Tredegar. Yeah, let's have some of my drink. The fishing mug. So we've got all fish on here. We've got pollock, cod, skipjack tuna, haddock, perch, rainbow trout, and then we got the lovely carp. And below that, there's something called a sprat, which I have no idea, I've never heard of it. Anyway, orange pop, John. Ooh. Anyway, hope everyone's enjoying themselves. So it's not been the best video so far because there's been no bloody fish. But looking around, there's 45 pegs on here, and every peg was taken last night. I haven't heard of or seen anything come out at all. You got a good view of pretty much every peg from here, and other than the ones up to my right, but I've walked up there a couple of times, spoke to them, they've had nothing. I can't see right down the bottom either, but I got a good view of most of the pegs. I've not seen anyone catch anything, but you know, that's why it's called fishing and not catching, I suppose. Anyway, sorry for a bit of a waffle, and hopefully we do get something in the next last 2.5 hours. Just had my breakfast. Very nutritional. Healthy John. Anyway, see you in a bit. Still nothing. Most of the stuff is packed away. There's the cooker. We got ooh. My head's in the way of ooh. You didn't bring your powers today, did you, mate? Ooh has powers. But yeah, it's not meant to be. I don't think. Got less than an hour to go. Looked like they were feeding in there earlier, but I can't see anything now. I've tried my best, but it's been dead. Absolutely dead here. Not just for me, for everybody. Well, I got 20 minutes left and it just doesn't look like it's meant to be. Anyway, 2 guys were fishing just over from us on the beat peg right opposite. Well, they went past. They'd been here 5 days, and one of them had 1 carp, the other had a tench in 5 days. Now that's hard fishing. Anyway, I'm going to pack up now because I'm going to go around, take some pictures of the lake because it is a rather pleasant looking place. And I'm going to put a lot of pictures from the Facebook page at the end of some of the fish that are in here. If you're lucky enough to, you do want to come, because it is fishing well. I imagine you'll guarantee you. It's just, it's been that heat in the week, I don't know, but it ain't been fishing well. But when it is, there are some absolute stunners in here, and you can see them at the bottom, at the end now. Anyway, unless I get a fish in the next 3 minutes, this is the last you'll see of me, and it's going to be pictures now. So I hope everyone's having a lovely sunny Saturday, and we'll see you soon.